Hi, I'm Josh and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be reading A Head Full of Ghosts by Paul Tremblay. So what this video is essentially a reading vlog, except I'll only be reading this book in the dead of night while I bike alone. I am not a superstitious person. I don't believe in ghosts, but I can get creeped out. I love a supernatural horror story, and I can easily get tricked because I'm only human. So I'm hoping that I'll fool myself into seeing things and believing things that aren't there and get terrified, and also just enjoy the bike ride. So I'll be doing this every night, updating you while I'm out there, also giving you some live footage from my GoPro after it's all said and done. So everything you see will be recorded in the dead of night on my phone. I'm going to make this as high quality as possible, but it's essentially going to be a found footage as I use my cheap mic here to record everything while I'm out. We'll call this night one. I'll catch up with you when I've read some more. I'm 8% through the book. I haven't been biking long, maybe 20 minutes at most. I stopped because I was getting hot. I had to take off my hoodie under my jacket, although it's almost freezing outside, but still. It's a strong start, not creepy yet, but there's a story being told that I had to interrupt, take off my jacket. Seems like it might be a little scary, so let's see what happens. I haven't been biking that much longer, maybe another 15 minutes. Things are definitely getting creepy, and while it's not overtly scary, that is enough to sort of start keeping me out. I mean, it's fucking dark and it's naturally creepy outside, even without this goddamn book. So I am beginning to wonder, when shit really starts getting super scary, can I handle this? This is gonna be like a 3-night vlog, like 2-hour bike rides, and I'm not sure I can last. This is so much fun. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. Whew, that one scene was fucking terrifying. Just the voice of the narrator, Jesus. I'm terrified someone's gonna pop up beside me. Oh god, it's creepy. So just to be clear, this isn't a ghost story like I thought. Head full of ghosts, a head full of ghosts. Think about what that means. A head full of ghosts, full of voices. It's a demonic possession story, or supposedly. I don't think that is a spoiler, it's just the basic premise of the book, right? It's like a flashing light in the background, and I'm just waiting for something to pop. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. So I think I'm going to turn around. It went maybe another 10 minutes after we last spoke. It's just that I'm kind of really creeped out, and I'm pretty sure I've biked enough for tonight for my 2 hours. I could have kept going a bit. It's just like everywhere I look, I'm convinced someone's going to jump out at me. And honestly, like that's what I'm really scared about, just someone unhinged out here. Because if there is, I'm like a sitting duck with my headphones on, talking to a fucking camera. I had a dream the other night. Actually, it wasn't even a dream. It was that I went to sleep like at 2, woke up an hour later, and I was convinced I saw someone walking towards me out of my closet directly in front of me. As it turns out, it was just like a waking dream sort of thing where I was just seeing the clothes in my closet. I was convinced that I screamed, "Who are you? What do you want?" But then I woke up and I threw a pillow at it in the dark because I didn't have a light, and I had to know if there was something there, like the pillow was going to hit something. Every night since now, I've had to sleep with my head turned away from the closet because I'm terrified I'm just going to wake up in the middle of the night convinced that I see something. Not that I think there's something actually there, it's just that I live basically secluded in the basement, and I have this mild fear of someone just being there watching me, which is definitely a theme in this goddamn book. And when you're out homeless, you're out alone in the dark, well, that's definitely something to be afraid of. So I think right now I'm like in the darkest part, and I kind of want to get back towards the city when it's just brighter, okay? Is that so bad? I mean, it's gorgeous and it's terrifying like I wanted, but fuck, I'm convinced like everywhere I look. But now I'm actually gonna head back. I will make sure I update you again as I get closer to home. We're in part 2 now. I'm at 42% through the book. And honestly, there's a good chance I might just finish it tomorrow on my second night, which should tell you something. The book's really good. We get to a second part and it feels like the tone has shifted and it seems like it's not as scary, but we'll see if things get darker. And until then, I'll see you tomorrow night. It is night 2, but it has been several days since my first night out. I have had problems with the weather mixed with other responsibilities and not been able to keep this going. But I'm now out, hoping to be able to listen to at least an hour. I won't have as much time tonight. I've started, it's late, it's like 10 o'clock. And right now I'm on a bridge. You can't see, but there's water down there. I'm creeped out, there's no one around, middle of the night. Let's keep going. Okay, I've gotten as far as I can get on this path. I'm gonna head home now. Still have like 2 hours left in the audiobook. Honestly, as far as the quality goes, it's still a solid book, but it's hard for me to get back in the mood I was in last time. However, we're getting really close to another episode, quote unquote. So I'm hoping on the ride back, especially in the dark, I'll get really creeped out. And if I do, I'll let you know. But right now it's kind of just creepy because I'm outside in the dark. That's where I'm at. Not as scared as I was the first night still, but I'm definitely creeped out, and I'm getting the feeling of feeling like there are people in the shadows. Like I know there aren't, but I keep expecting it to actually see them. And it helps that I'm like in the darkest part of the bike ride. And I thought this would be a good place to stop, just because it made me even more creeped out, because that's what I want. I kind of don't want to be here right now. I don't want to be by myself in this dark, dark wood. But you know what? I'm also an adult. Oh fuck, sorry, it was just a bug, just a bug. I'm gonna keep going. I'll update you again once before I go home. To everyone's surprise, I have survived. I am almost home, at least almost out of the darkness. This is where someone jumps out and kills me. I unfortunately have lost the creepiness. It happens, I don't know. It's still a fun book, but it couldn't hold the scariness as much as I try to foster it like a good victim in waiting. But sadly, ghosts aren't real. One more thing. It is gorgeous out here. The sky is so beautiful. You have to take my word for it. It's another great reason to go biking at night if you aren't terrified. I might update you again if anything changes. Otherwise, this has been night 2. Okay, it is night 3. It's been a couple days since my last bike ride, but I am out here to finish this last hour and 15 minutes of this audiobook. I decided to get away from the street light before I started listening, so I would have the absolute best experience. It is also 1 a.m. on a Saturday night, but you know what? I think it being this late, it should just make it that much more scary. I hope I don't die tonight. I think we're into part 3, which basically is just the next stage. Let's just say I went past the climax. I thought about stopping to update you, but as much as I wanted to stop, I wanted to keep going, both to keep listening, but also because I did not want to stop. Out in the pitch blackness, at least here, I'm like close to the road, but I'm definitely creeped out. I think what's happening isn't that I'm necessarily afraid of like ghosts or demons or anything. It's just that it gets me creeped out, and it sort of fosters my more real world fears. We don't know whether or not this is real in the book or entirely in her head, and so it's like that's just feeding into my mind here. I'm still enjoying it, obviously, but I'm going to go a little bit further. I'll see if I survive. I am not done yet, but I'm going to go ahead and turn around. I'm pretty sure I'm far enough to finish the book before I get back. I think I'm still intrigued, obviously. I'm not scared anymore. I mean, the scariest part's over, but I'm still like creeped out here. At the same time, it is beautiful out here, as usual. Peaceful when I don't have anything playing in my ear. You can hear the water running and everything. I'll see you one last time at least before we're done. Okay, I'm back, and the ride is over, the book is over. It wasn't scary in the end, the last part at least, but the conclusion was spectacular. It was so dark, honestly unexpected. At the same time, it really fits with his other book that I've read, which was Cabin at the End of the World. Same overarching ideas. It's just really good. I really like it. I need to think about it before I say for sure, but it's at least 4 for sure. I'm inclined to say 5 stars. I'm trying to think of a reason not to. Honestly, I think it is a 5-star book. It wasn't scary all the way through, but I don't think a book has to be. I think it's well written, compelling, and the plotting is just spectacular. There's an amazing exploration of horror and of reality TV and of exorcisms in general. Also, I don't think I've had a 5-star yet this month. Maybe I'm just overly eager to give one. For now, I'm going to say 5 stars. I might backtrack on that by the time I give my May wrap up. For now, I really liked it. It was a fantastic book. If you watched the entire vlog, you'll know that there were definitely parts that it creeped me out, especially out in the pitch black. I got creeped out and terrified and convinced I was seeing things, or people rather, not actual, like supernatural things, which was exactly what I was hoping for. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. I definitely enjoyed making it, and I look forward to doing it again, probably closer to Halloween if it's not too cold. This was just a lot of fun, and I hope it was fun to watch. If you enjoyed it, and be sure to hit a like. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. And until next time, I hope you stay safe and have a good night.